the World Cup is always characterized by a major talent. At least somebody just comes on the world stage and dominates everybody. In 2022, we had Messi. 1986, we had Maradona. Those are major names for each of those years. We had Luis Nazario Ronaldo de Lima, the real Ronaldo himself, in 1998 before he ended up winning in 2002 in Korea, Japan. But that being said, in 2026, I just named a couple of four players based on my analysis, but I'm going to push it out to you guys to try and name your four players that you're really looking at to start with. And this is where the narrative comes from. Erling Haaland of Norway, I believe, is going to be a goal machine in this World Cup. Even though this is his first tournament, I believe he's going to make a mark and it's going to be very, important in helping Norway move forward. Vinicius Junior for Brazil is going to be explosive and creative, looking at the fact that he has Neymar by his side this time around. Kylian Mbappe for France, they're a bit experienced because Kylian Mbappe has won the World Cup before. So he's coming in as more of a veteran. And they're trying to see if they can win it one more time. Then Lamine Yamal, who is the teenage prodigy. I put them in that ranking. Maybe Joshua should go first. What do you think? Are these the players? You think that you should watch out for? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. And if you look at the players you mentioned, their countries are one of the top contenders of people you would say are vying for the title. Look at France, Brazil, not the best Brazilian side we've seen in recent times, but you feel as though they have something to prove, especially with Carlo Ancelotti at the helm. He wasn't brought in there just to compete. He was brought in there to win. So you look at Brazil, you look at France, you look at Spain also, who are looking good. Then England will also be in the mix. Portugal will also be in the mix. Argentina, who people are forgetting, Argentina, Brazil, will also be in the mix because, I know that they might not be the favorites, but if you look at their squad on paper, they still have a very good squad. And Messi, who again is fit. So for me, I think a lot of players. There's also the English players, Harry Kane, who had a tremendous season in terms of numbers, the number of goals he scored this previous season. So he's going to be up there. I mean, he's one of my tips for Golden Boot, right? Who's going to be the highest goal scorer between he and Kylian Mbappe. So I think it's going to be interesting. My top players, I would say Vinicius, Mbappe for France, Lamine Yamal for Spain, Harry Kane for England, Messi for Argentina, of course, Ronaldo for Portugal, and Vinicius for Brazil. So those would be my top picks. It will be interesting to see also Erling Haaland for Norway. They're not really the power side as we know in football, but this is their first World Cup in a very long time, if I'm not mistaken. So it will be good to see what they can bring to the table. As we know, Erling Haaland just needs one chance, and he's had a good record. I followed their qualifiers, and he scored tons of goals. And I think they finished the group number one. They topped their group ahead of Italy and the likes. So it shows that this team with Odegaard, with Solot, with Erling Haaland, they have quite a bit of talent also in that team. So I'm sure they won't be an easy team to play. To be trying to see how that shapes up as the tournament progresses. But again, I would say those 5 or 6 powerhouses would be my ones to watch for the World Cup.